got resources, and not everyone has resources. But if you have resources and you wanted to do something and you haven't done something in however long, 5, 10, 20, 50, 50 is a joke, bro. You've had 50 years of life and you could have done something. It's about mindset. And I get it. Some people are not exposed to certain things, which is why we're having this conversation, which is why you're trying to understand certain things as we're talking. But at the same time, bro, come on, move, G. Do you get what I'm saying? Just move. And it's because I have brethren and see brethren who talk about doing stuff for 4 or 5 years, G. Do it, G. Like, you know, it's not a joke thing. Like, if you don't do it, you don't do it. And no one's going to make you do it. No one's going to save you. Apart from God sending you 1,000 signs. But if you miss all signs, bro, you're finished. Bro, there's a story about a guy who was drowning. God sent him 3 boats.
Oh, yeah.
3. And he didn't get on them. He said, God, go save me.
And then when he
Then he
died,
did.
He died.
What happened? God said, what happened? I sent you 3 boats, bro. You had 3, G. They told you to start the business. You didn't start the business. Then you thought about the business because you saw a business plan, idea, whatever it is. Then somebody else started the business, saw it was successful, this and that. You could still do it. You didn't do it. Bro, whose fault is that? That's your fault. Somebody else done it. We can't keep waiting on man, fam. Can't, G. You cannot keep waiting on it, fam. And I've been there, bruv. If you don't do it, you're dead. Dead. You know what I mean? Like, let's break it down to something as simple as weight, fam. If you want to stay fat, you will stay fat. I've been fat. Stayed there for a little bit. Good portion of time, to be fair, fam.
But don't you argue, even if it's something like, and typically when people give this advice, it's only simple things like,
weight is not a simple thing, G. Weight is not a simple thing. Let's be honest. Nah, be honest.
No, when
weight is not a simple thing.
When people give this kind of soft, like, just do it, just do
it.
It's always quite simple things. Or when people want to make the examples, it's always like sports. It's never anything.
No, but like it's simple.
Really complicated.
Then start simple, then, innit? Start simple, bruv.
How so? Like, if say for example, like this can't apply to somebody who wants to, I don't know, make a car company, for example. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, simple things in life, yeah, just go for it, just do it.
No, but even then, that's hard.
If you never did it, it's your fault. But that only ever applies to very simple things, don't you think?
Nah, bro, because you hear them stories. You should listen to what is it? What book was I listening to? Some good audiobooks, innit? Like, there is some good audiobooks out there where you hear about some of these guys who have come from nowhere, done nothing, and they just became that. Do you get what I'm saying? They became that. You can become that. If you want to be that, you will become that, G. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to believe that. Simple as that, fam. If you want Magnus Opus to become one of the best podcasts in the world, you have to actually believe that.
Of course.
But if you don't, no, but whether do you actually believe that though?
I have the ambition, bro. I know what I want.
What do you want? What do you want for this show? Let's work. Let me work with you right now. What do you want for this show?
Do you know who Joe Rogan is?
Yes. You want that level?
Top of the podcast game.
Yeah.
For his first deal with Spotify, and he was already massive by then.
Yeah.
The first deal was, but Spotify came to him with a deal, and his first deal got 100 mil. That was an exclusivity deal. The second deal wasn't an exclusivity deal because now he posts those 4 episodes onto YouTube, but with ads and ad free on Spotify. He got 250 mil for arguably giving them less, and that was the second deal.
Who gave him that? Spotify. Spotify gave him that.
Spotify
gave him both deals.
250 mil.
Both
and
deals.
100 mil for the exclusivity.
So he gets both deals.
So the first deal, then that expired.
Okay,
so
so
that
now.
it was some sort of a contract or whatever.
So what do you want?
I want to surpass that level or reach that level.
Do you believe you can do that?
I believe anything's possible.
No, do you believe you can do that?
I believe it's plausible. It's within anyone's capabilities.
Do you believe you will do it?
I don't know if I will or will not. I want to.
Finish.
Nah, bro.
Finish.
You see, I look at life in reality. I'm gonna tell you.
No, we'll finish that.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Go on.
Take, for example, somebody who wants to become like... Actually, I'll put it this way. Anyone can do anything, but everyone can't do it. Anyone could be a millionaire, but everyone at the same time can't be a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? Anyone can be a footballer, maybe with enough hard work. You might not get to Ronaldo or Messi or Neymar, but you can be like a decent average Ashley Young or something. You're still getting millions, you're a footballer, innit? Anyone can do it, but at the same time, everybody can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? I think I'm capable of achieving that. Doesn't mean I will, because I see it like somebody could be working half as hard as me and getting better results. Somebody could be working harder than me and getting no results. It's not. You can try. You can put in the work to do something. It might not necessarily work.
Why do you want to surpass that?
That's just my ambition, bro.
But why? What are you gonna do with that?
What am I gonna do with
You're
it?
200 mil, you're 500 mil. What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know, bro. I'll figure that out then. But
You
that's
just
what
want.
I
You just want that.
That's what I
But
want.
why do you want that?
I just do, bro.
No, but you gotta have a bigger why. You just want it. You just want
Why?
it. Why do
I
you
just
want
want
that?
it for the sake of wanting it.
What do you want to talk about on that level?
Talking with politicians like presidents, prime ministers, people that the guy that's gonna cure cancer. I'd be talking with these kind of people. I don't know. That's not why. But you're asking me what I'd talk about.
No.
that
Why? I
level.
want to know why you want to surpass that level. Like, what is
That's
it?
That's the top game. That's number
You
one.
want to be the best.
I want better than him. Yeah, sure, the best.
So you want to be the best.
Yeah.
That's fair enough, isn't it? If you
I
want to be the best.
don't know if I'd call that a why, but that's just
No,
the level I
that's
wanna be.
fair enough. If you want to be the best, you want to be the best. It's like me saying I want to be the best writer or like bestseller. That's fine. You want to be the best, so fair enough. I hear that, and I think you do need to internalize the fact that you will do it. One of my goals is to become a millionaire by 27.
But
And
bro,
wait, hold on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
What?
everyone has those dreams, and there's a lot of men that actually try. Like they said, the first
Nah,
barrier,
let me tell you something.
Hold on, the first barrier to doing anything is trying. 100 people put their hand up and say, "I want to be a millionaire." In school, remember, who wants to be a
They
millionaire?
don't
Put
want to
your
be
hand up.
millionaires. They don't.
Would you kill a guy on an island for £1 million? Yeah, I'll stab him. I'll shoot him in it. I'll do whatever. But that's 100 man. Yeah, only 10 people will try. Now those 10 people that tried, they've already broken that first barrier of trying.
Yeah.
But now there's the barrier of actually doing it.
Yeah.
Do you think all 10 of those people will do that? No. Maybe one, maybe two. One if that one person's lucky.
I said lucky. It's
Lucky,
all
bro.
about motivation, G.
No, it's not all about
No, no,
motivation.
what-
That's
let
the
me-
first barrier, bro. Actually doing it is
let
the
me
first
tell you
barrier.
something.
Go on, tell me.
One of them kids
Right.
whose family needs that meal, their mother's dying.
Okay.
They're killing you
Right.
or killing whoever it is. Maybe a child, 4, 5, 6 years old, has been told, "Hey, by the way, if you go kill that person, you need about $1 million. You can get $1 million for that." You don't think the child's gonna do it? The child's thinking about the fact that my mum is gonna die. I don't care about you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kill you.
I understand.
So
bro.
they kill.
But how many people in a position in life?
But you see why?
Look at-
That's
look
why
at,
I say motivation.
Look at Luigi Mangione, right? Do you know who that is?
Nah, who's that?
Do you know the guy that killed the healthcare CEO in New York?
No.
Did you not hear about that?
No.
A CEO for a health insurance company in New York.
Yeah.
He got shot in the
In
head.
New York?
In New York, in America. You didn't hear Luigi Mangione?
No.
He got shot in the head. There are people in the world struggling, suffering, war, famine, locked down by medical bills, starvation, whatever. Don't you think they have the motivation to become successful, bro?
They definitely do. But
And
obviously,
how
it's
many
resources.
of those people become something after
Yeah,
all that's said
obviously,
and done?
it's few.
Few. So why isn't it? They've got the motivation, bro, and some of them might even have the resources. Okay, forget the guy that's only got motivation. Now you got somebody with motivation and resources. How many people with motivation and resources end up going to achieve? Is it 100%? 50%?
I don't know the numbers, innit?
But do you think 100% of people with
Of course it.
absolute? So what
We'd all be
percent?
successful. Otherwise, we'd all be successful.
Of exactly, bro. I don't think everyone can make it.
And that's because not everyone wants to.
But we just spoke about it, bro.
Nah, bro. The guy who wants it enough gonna do it, bro.
No, and that's where
No,
that's
bro.
why I always disagree, bro.
Why? Why?
Because-
I don't
Because
understand.
Do you know why? You said something earlier, right?
And some things are just not
This
meant.
book- this
some
book-
things are just not meant for others.
Okay, that's
So-
what you just said. Some things are just not meant.
Some things are not.
Because you said-
But if the individual who wants it, the Lukaku's of the world, the Manes, this and that, they wanted it. They went and got it. They ain't got no resources like David Beckham.
And David Beckham was working class. He was poor.
They ain't working middle class. G. Have you watched the documentary?
Yeah, I've watched documentary.
Gee,
His wife was rich. Dad used to drive Rolls Royce.
It's
He was poor.
not about his. What do you mean his wife was rich?
In the documentary, he spoke about his wife.
Bro,
and
he
his
grew up
upbringing.
working class. G.
Yes,
He-
David Beckham didn't have resources. What do you mean?
He had access.
What do you mean
He had access to
So Lukaku
parks, to
had
football.
access.
Don't talk on Lukaku when you don't know about Lukaku.
Bro,
Don't-
everyone has.
Don't talk on Lukaku.
Football-
Respectfully,
Listen,
respectfully,
bro, listen.
respect Romelu.
Football-
No, hold on, respect.
Listen, bro.
Man said resources.
Listen,
Do you know that,
bro?
the-
Let me answer your question.
Go on.
Football's not like polo. It's a commoner sport.
Yeah.
You can play football with this, bro. That's how common it is. But not everyone has
Man,
a horse
so is
and
that-
a stick
if-
to play
if-
polo.
so if-
So
if
you're talking
Lukaku-
about resources, bro. The
Yeah.
reason football is a sport that it is because even a waste man can kick a ball. They can if they can't kick a ball,
How are they waste
they can
man,
kick
then?
a cap, bro.
How are they waste man?
Anyone can kick a ball. So you're talking about resources, bro. So long as you've got feet and you got something to kick. They talk about Dele Alli. He used to play football, not even in a pitch,
Yeah.
on the street with grown men, bigger and older than
Yeah,
he was.
yeah.
Football is the lowest of the lowest sports for the poorest of the poor. That's what football is stereotypically. Poor kids from working class,
Yeah.
council estate, think, I'm going to make it through football. That's what football is.
Yeah.
So you can't say, oh, David Beckham. No. Football is an example of people making it and having nothing. Ronaldo used to sweep the floor. They used to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo went to the McDonald's at the back during closing time to get free food from this girl when he was poor. Now he's got 2 Bugattis, fam. Football is the common of the commonest sport, bro. So it's not about David Beckham or Lukaku. But what I'm saying is anybody can make it, but it's not destined for everyone to make it. Even if everyone put in maximum work, maximum effort.
Yeah, I
killed
agree.
themselves.
I can agree with that.
Bro, you can find somebody working 10 times harder than you that just won't achieve. Don't you think the guy
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
born in Congo, whose family's been captured to work in a bro, Donny has the motivation.
Yeah, but it's just all about your method as well, your formula. If you got the wrong formula, you're finished from the jump. You could work at this you could work long hours at this, but if your formula's off, bro. You gotta have a good formula.
But okay, and all right, cool, fair enough. But bringing it back to your parents, because that was what we said.
Yeah.
Somebody can be somewhere 50 years and have nothing, but your parents in 20 years are doing bits, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
They had the right formula.
What do you mean the right formula?
They worked out a good formula.
And what was that?
Different patterns, fam. Different networks, different methods of listening, different approaches, like all sorts. Like they worked out a good formula. That's all it is. Like it's the formula, bro. Work out a good formula.
But what? Okay, that's fine. That's
work
all
out a
fine.
good formula. Yeah,
That's what I'm fine about.
Yeah, work out a good formula. Cause like at the end of the day, my dad is somebody who came from nothing to a degree. Nothing in some people's opinion, but others people, everyone will come from either super success or super nothing, according to what everyone thinks. That's just subjective opinion. Let's be honest. You can agree with that, right? Fortunately, he managed to work his way up to become a advisor to the president of Zambia,
Really?
President Manawasa. He worked as his like special advisor. And again, how he did it, he moved unorthodox.